guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nadine Ixum. If you are new here, welcome to my channel, and I hope you guys stay connected with me and everything beauty, lifestyle, and vlogging. So you guys, I wanted to do something, like I always say, a little bit different, but it's been a while since I've done this. So I am heading out today and I am going on a quick little dinner. So I wanted to do something that'll definitely look very appealing, not too much, not too subtle. So stay with me if you guys want to see how I can convert this look to my dinner look for today. I did my concealer already on my eyelids, so let's go ahead and prep for the remaining of my makeup. An oldie but a goodie, my 3503. This is one of my favorites from Morphe. I'm very excited to be using this. As you guys can tell, it's going to hell and back. So let's see what colors I actually use for today. We're going to go in first with this shade right over here. Just all over the lid, just to kind of set and prime that. I like to go in sweeping motions when it comes down to this, just so that way you guys can see. I do this all over my eyelid. I definitely like to go in and do like the circular motions, but in this sense, because I am just using one shade, I am just applying this all over my lid. So with the same fluffy brush, we're gonna go in with a much more of like 2 tones darker from this shade, because we're going to go right in this area right over here. So this is going to be one of my quickest looks that I do just to go out on a quick dinner. This is not going to be a full-on like cut crease or anything like that. So anybody can do this, from beginner all the way to definitely experienced. If you have been to YouTube University and you guys are learning just on YouTube, this is definitely a great video for you to stay connected with, just because it is minimal, but also can make you look very beautiful, make you look very effortless during your day-to-day. And because I am going out, I definitely wanted to keep that elevation up with my look. So let's move on to the next shade, darker than this shade. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to go in with, I want to do more of like a little peachy, so I'm going to go in with this one. So just a little bit, I'm going to tap it in just like this, excess always. Don't worry so much about getting any eyeshadow at the end of your eyelids, just because it will be a great cleanup method for after. So as you guys can see, I have more of like a peachy mauve on the eyes right now. So I just want to darken it up a little bit, because again, I'm going out to dinner, but you can use this on day to day. So I hope you guys are staying connected with me and are loving this. 2 shades already just on an eyelid alone. So we're going to go ahead and use 2 more shades, and this should complete the look. It's just something that's going to elevate the look a little bit more. I'm going to use more of like a little flat brush to go into the crease and just diffuse it out a little bit. Then I'll go in with my fluffy brush to go ahead and use that to diffuse that, and just circular motions just to brush it out a little bit more. I'd like it to make it more accentuated on that area. But again, we're not doing a cut crease. This is not anything that you're going to need tape for. If you want to, it's your choice, but this is something that just works for me. Now we're going to go back in with our fluffy brush, and we're just going to blend everything in together, but not too much. You're going to hold the brush all the way at the end. If you hold it too close to the where the actual bristles are, it's going to give you more of a harsh look, and we don't want that. We want to go ahead and we want to use it like this. Not like, we want to go ahead and we don't want to use it like this. We want to use it all the way at the end, and we want to just gently continue to press and just circular motions. Alright, and just like that, we've completed already the outer shade. Now we're going to go in with what's going to go on right here. And we're going to use just something that's going to just apply and matte. I want a matte look. I don't want anything glittery, because we're not going to a lounge, we're not going to a club. I don't want anything glittery on the eyelids, so I just want to keep very matte. At the beginning, which was this shade right over here, and I'm going to apply that right on my lid. And now with the fluffy brush, once again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to diffuse a little bit of the actual eyeshadow to ensure that it does not look like it's just placed on there and not blended into the actual eyeshadow. Now you're going to grab a wipe. Mine that I like to use always, my my lifesaver is the Neutrogena wipes. So this one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and place my finger. I have nails on, so it makes it a little bit easier just to kind of glide. And I'm going to literally just go underneath my eyelid like this, and not in harsh motions, very minimal, just like this. And now I'm going to go in with my mascara. I'm just going to put on minimal mascara because I am going to be applying lashes. Jeffree Star posted it, then it was sold out. According to my mom, this has been around for ages. It's not bad. I just like it for a little bit of like the dark lash, if I'm looking for that look, and in this case I am, before I apply my half lash. As you guys know, I prepped my skin already, so we're going to go ahead and use my foundation. So as you guys know, I'm loving this 30-hour Maybelline foundation. This is in the shade 120. So we're going to just apply a little bit on the back of my hand. I like to basically press it onto the back of my hand like this, just to saturate the entire brush. And then we're just going to go in painting motions. And this one's buildable coverage as well, so we're just gonna build on this baby. I'm going to go in now with the foundation brush that I had just to kind of blend it out. Doesn't look too sharp, and it already has the foundation on it already, the excess from before. So these are just my tricks. Again, you guys, I love doing makeup for fun. For some time I was doing makeup on the side, but it wasn't something that I was doing all the time, because I wasn't putting it first. I didn't end up taking the proper I guess avenue to go towards it. And honestly, like, I'm okay with that because I love doing makeup for YouTube, for Instagram, and I'm okay with that because I like to do makeup for social media, honestly, and for myself, and this is who I am. So okay, so we're gonna go in now with this blush. It's one of my favorites. It's the Ulta brand. So I'm just going to literally just smear a little bit. Don't be scared, it blends out beautifully. I can promise you that. I just love blush, especially for the summertime. You guys, it's my favorite. It is my favorite. I'm just gonna blend it just like this. Not too much, not too less. Now I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place. This is in the shade Honey. I love this. It's like butter, you guys. It is amazing. And I just do a little bit on here. I don't even do too much. And I just press gently. A little bit on the nose, and this is just the excess that I like to do. Nothing too much. Everything is already a cream on my face. I am not going to apply powder, but setting powder under my eyes and underneath the contour that I just did. Everything off as far as the actual baking that I'm doing right now, because it's been about a minute now. So we're gonna go ahead and complete that and check out the look. Okay guys, so of course makeup would not be complete if you do not do a setting spray, right? If you don't use a setting spray, it's not complete. I have millions of setting sprays here, and I always just go back to one of my favorites. I absolutely love the Fix Plus. This one in the Stay Over is alcohol free from MAC. I love it. I've been using it. I always end up rebuying it. It's one of my favorites. I have everything, but this one's just like one of my go-tos that when I was in Miami, I used this and it literally stayed. Like, stayed. Alright guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video was specifically for anyone that's looking to just do something very minimal, can go out, look their best, very effortless. So let's just say it was a quick glam session with me, about 15-20 minutes, something that anybody can do from beginner all the way to an expert. Expert could probably jazz this up way more, but because we wanted to keep it very minimal for my beginners, let me know down below in the comments how you guys love this video and what palette do you guys actually use. And with that, I will see you guys very soon. So stay tuned for more of my videos. Bye.